her on that nigga test. I'm dead. She's like, hey friend. What you mean?
I feel like you don't even know me, so that's like, wow.
What you mean?
You don't know me. I am weird though, but you don't know me, so. You said what?
He said she got a
home girl for me?
And
we'll
see.
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
Christian wanna.
I don't want no hoes. Don't send me no hoes. I don't want no hoes. I ain't got time for no hoes. That's what they all say. Then they ain't faithful. They crazy.
Godwin.
Well, I guess you're a dime a dozen then.
To the battlements, move!
Father!
What? Shit, maybe.
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battle, Sir Hans. With booze. Get ready! Take cover!
Rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
I was what? I don't know. I did not throw up last time. Last time I thrown up was when I was talking to that other girl. I haven't thrown up on alcohol in weeks. I only have one actually. First off, I said other girl because I don't like saying her name.
That bitch like Voldemort for real.
Godwin! Over here! Repel them! Shoot it!
Freaking the game that just came out. Yeah.
I can see that fucking.
It's like a medieval game that has like it's like historically accurate.
Got him!
You really gotta learn how to read in this shit.
Got him!
You know what that means? Come down here and get fucked right now.
We can handle it here.
Let me pop that nigga.
You're not up to it.
Like this crossbow, that's just nice. And it was low fast.
Godwin, get over here with that crossbow.
No, I'm staying in the party. I'm playing. I'll stop a share screen. Go and watch. I ain't gonna lie. I said, who is that coming down the stairs? Sounding like that. I was gonna say, my name is Christian. What you say? They can't display the whole screen. Is that what it's saying? Maybe because I'm in the prologue. Just give me a second. It'll probably pop up. Hope this ain't like no anime game. They holding with that shit low key. Oh my god, shit. That was my own man hitting me like that. Right, you fucking that nigga up. Push it down. Push it. Are you gonna do it? Alright, pal. Push it. So I dude that was in front of me. That had the armor on, that silver armor. The real niggas are the enemies. Bling.
Like, don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentist Fortuna, fucking you rat. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
I have never seen Rick like that.
Come on. What, the Botox? The Botox shit?
When you got him in the movie.
Honestly, don't do that. Don't do that. You gonna fuck yourself. You gonna fuck yourself up. Don't do it. Leave it at that. Leave it at that.
I want to see a picture of you. Send me a little picture. I want to see it. No.
Like Angelina Jolie. As long as you don't go over like the top with it, you'll be alright.
I don't know. See, two things that they always fuck up is BBLs and lips. They be butchering them motherfuckers, bro. Damn BBL.
So you want it big? Alright, I got you.
Can you fuck that?
Just the pizza.
Oh, Dentist Fortuna, you rat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Harry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
Oh, what a bitch.
Oh, I think it was just sitting there, like it was about to start it, but it didn't.
Nah, nigga. You don't have a
Yeah.
USB port?
It goes to the back for mine.
Oh.
That's the Slim Slim.
Just like your wiener.
I heard I got some girth.
That shit's shaped like a pencil. Back your freaky ass up, nigga. Hair done, bills paid. Stop. Nigga said easy breezy, beautiful. Cover girl.
Those commercials were so fucking crazy growing up.
Hey, bro,
Them
niggas
just
don't
play
act
back
gay,
to
but
back.
they gay for real. That's facts.
Stop.
That's
Stop.
It's Christian.
Stop.
We all got our little gay boys. What you mean?
I was like, oh my god, you're gonna make me come. Right there.
Stupid ass. Nigga said right there. Here you go, nigga. I think I heard that shit.
Oh. What you ain't like about him, nigga? It's fine.
So you got it like redone, like changed?
Back to what it was. Back to what, like her regular, her natural shit.
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this
She looked like she
Auden, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Audentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't
Hey.
doubt it.
How you gonna
All
get
we
looking
have to
deaf
do
if
is
you're not
deliver a letter
just
to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that?
Fucking things like here, this nigga's talking.
Wow, got them stretch marks on your lips now.
Hellhole, where we can finally enjoy some adventure, see a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have.
It's basically like a medieval game, like think Skyrim, but not like Skyrim. It's because it has like no magic and no monsters and shit. It's just humans running around. It's a historically accurate medieval RPG.
He did not say that.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold.
She don't got him on right now, though. What? The dick grabber?
And I'm personally
I was
responsible for
talking
your
about the
safety.
lips. I don't even know what y'all niggas talking about.
Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere.
Oh,
So I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk
The dick
who can't
grabbers.
speak Latin.
You want to see your girl and she's like,
Yeah, well, shit, take them off. You have to do some shit. You can. Don't worry, I'll be Jackson. Don't worry, I'll be Jackson.
My word, that is fucking impressive. You made Kirkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made
So-
of money.
I got you.
Okay. All of it takes is you to get mad and you just gonna start poking nigga with one of these.
PC now. And they on. Game did just come out though. I've never seen it do like this type of game before. That shit crazy. It's a good ass game though. Should look up some gameplay for it. It just came out last month.
Well, Henry, looking forward
Oh,
to
it
new
ain't free.
adventures. Adventures
First
that
one might be
become
dope.
the stuff of legends.
Of course I am. We'll show them
I said the first
fine
one might be
fellas
dope.
have turned up on their doorstep.
The first one's a lot harder though, because like the
We'll
first game
hand
you
over
really
a
a nobody,
cool
but this game
message and
it kind of
then
like takes
skip
place
to the
after the
nearest
next game.
tavern.
So you have some of the
Drink to our
skills from the first
success
game.
and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't
First game you literally have to learn how to
Uncle
fucking
Hannah
read,
take
but this shit,
care of
since the
himself?
character already knows how to read, you have to
Maybe
learn like
he's
how to
just
read like
testing me.
fluently, so you become like a scholar pretty much.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentis fortuna juvat!
Hey, so here's
See now,
right?
So,
there's the Henry I know
So
and
if you
love.
had
Well, enough of the chat.
business, right?
Trotsky's almost within reach.
You made, say for example, 100 grand a year, and you had to pay
All good,
40
Oaks.
in taxes,
Just keep
right?
your eyes
So
on the
that's
road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even
But
looks
you
like it's
also
moving,
started
we want to know.
a non-profit organization, right? And then you just donated that 40 grand to a non-profit organization. Would you still have to pay that grant back in taxes?
oh, makes
I
sense.
know you wouldn't have to.
So you can
I
write that
know the
off.
yeah, you could write it off, but I know the non-profit organization, they would because it's a donation. Right? You can't tax on it. Or I could do it.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Then you can like donate all your money to something, but if you give your own place,
They're wearing
you
von
can't tax your own
Bergel's
money.
colours. They're from Trotsky.
They can be tax free.
Or start a
Besides,
business.
stand a chance against them.
Yeah, start something.
Don't do anything foolish, fellas.
Business in Michigan.
Just follow my orders.
Business in Wyoming.
I'll go play some place like that, like real tropical.
What are you after here?
You're like see like a parrot.
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
How do I get this back?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
No, I don't find this.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days.
It wasn't funny.
Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
Put me down. Look at this nigga. Jordan.
Okay, when it's he didn't let me kiss you.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Leipa.
Just one kiss, nigga.
And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Leipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Yeah, take that.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
You go let me do that. You can do
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz.
This whole village got pillaged, man.
I ain't gonna hold you up. I've been doing that shit all day to everybody.
Oh, nigga slipping. We doing that at the game too?
I
Damn.
did that shit to Nicole.
I'm
I was
Lord
like-
Capon's advisor and scribe.
I was the only one.
Now an
behind
envoy
it.
as well.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it
Personally,
happens,
I hate that nigga.
we're on the trail of just such a band. So why should I trust
She
you?
already said I'm getting. She already said I'm getting the table in all 4 chairs, nigga. Okay.
We want to resolve conflicts, not to stir up more. Once more, I assure you we have no evil intentions. You can escort us to Trotsky, and everything will be explained there. That we can guarantee.
Very well.
I got some wrenches.
Sorry about the cold reception.
You
Must
can
be
dodge the
cautious.
wrench, you can dodge the ball.
These bandits create mayhem then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your
Didn't even
lord?
throw the table.
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall. Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while
Stupid
we're...
ass.
80 pounds.
Like he was trying to hit a beach ball next to it.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out.
You probably could
Is
see
there
that table.
an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God, what kind of a backwater have they sent us to?
One of them Amazon tables. You could kick one of
I
them
just suppose we'll just have to
motherfuckers.
manage somehow.
Man.
Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, Captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again.
I remember one time we were in.
Farewell.
When I first met Sean. I was fighting somebody. And that fucking moved. The fucking table flipped over.
Well, this is a bit of a hold up. What now?
Sean
There's no
said,
tavern
I looked
within reach.
over, all I seen was
Bed down here for the night.
old boy's feet in the air. His head's fucking smoking.
This pond looks
And what about those bandits?
Bruh.
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
I remember I was fucking a kid and I was stopping a nigga in front of the house. I was like, what are you doing? Come inside. And she made me come out, go outside, get a nigga surrounded.
Come on, fellas. Camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. Not as bad as the rest of you. And you lot
I didn't know how to get that shit out. I said, like, I love these tins, nigga. I put the videos on because I know he was about to do some shit that day.
I assume you can hear that damn dog of yours barking. Can you sort him out?
Come here! What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well then, Henry.
You see, you knew each other? That's good, bro.
Come on,
That's a good
Conrad.
guy.
Listen, would you have some scraps for Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
Listen, if you give me that sausage now, I'll bring you something from the feast tomorrow. They'll surely serve us up some real delicacies at Lord von Bergov's castle. And I'll be invited, too.
You might be right. After all, you're a noble's bastard, and Sir Hans always keeps you close at hand. All right, then, here's your sausage. And don't forget about me tomorrow. My favourite is boar meat with rose hip sauce and cabbage.
Come here!
This is boring.
Here you go. Take it.
They must have a tavern there. The fellow could have a game there.
Give over, Tankard.
You silly
There'll be
nut.
time enough for the tavern after we deliver the letter.
Come here!
Henry. Oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
It looked for a while like we'd be charging at each other.
I must say, I wasn't expecting that bastard to start on me.
Yeah, I could tell.
But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologised to us. If Hannah had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit? After that long journey. With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then,
That's a good idea.
eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or should we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you're afraid.
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armour on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
I didn't even. I don't deserve that type of thing too, right? said, fuck it. Yeah. I'm about to run you over with my truck. You're gonna put me on the list.
I'll game street with you if you want to try the game out, Tibbs. It's not multiplayer. It's up for us though.
So,
First one there.
should we start?
Ready? Let's start.
Not online.
Draw your sword.
Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. Along the sequence.
He always does.
Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
It's in motion, man.
Yeah. Well, you're pretty winded yourself while you're attacking. You still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Now save the advice and try it yourself.
Glad. On guard. Nice. That's the way.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm wondering how I got here.
Good.
No, he just had me upside down.
Nice.
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
You're doing great, Henry. Nice, Henry. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Good, Henry.
Yeah.
My word. You're turning into a real master swordsman.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then. Good riposte. Was too slow. Nice. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
100? How about 200? Are you feeling confident or not?
Fine, 200. On guard. Your first hit.
Not a good house. Bitch.
Ow! Kurwa!
Don't hold back.
This is like L2 no more. I think that's L2 to finish things. This
That's what I call swordplay.
Fuck me!
Nice. Don't hold back.
that why you're gay? Actually,
Yep. He's talking about like, how do I know when he's like gonna like attack perfectly?
I don't know when he's gonna attack.
Honestly, I kind of just this super just practicing. I think it's just like when he gives up, he gets the most hits for real.
Weren't expecting that, were you?
Let sparks fly!
That one hit the spot.
I know you are.
You've no chance against me.
Shut up!
That hit home.
Enough.
You bold
No,
I yield.
Surrender. Fuck no, Fuck, I was trying to taunt his ass. No. No, we can just bitch ass nigga. Fuck no. Damn, looking like you.
Be quiet. Leave it down.
Jesus, Henry, that barking's driving me nuts. Can you get your dog to shut his teeth?
Come here. What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah!
Listen,
I've got.
listen. They'll
All right.
Come here. Look what I have for you.
Henry,
I don't think my mom would.
Henry. Oh, I must. But we if kiss and bow back you so that just a bit. Let's keep. You've got armor. Here's a practice. Have that ready.
So you gonna do what, bro?
So,
Ready? Let's start.
let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
Very nice exchange, Henry.
Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself while you're attacking. You still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. Good. That's the way. Nice. Good.
That's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
That's it. Pretty good.
That's not bad, bro. That's coffee and liquor. What do you think?
Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Good, Henry. Sweet. My word. You're turning into a real master swordsman.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered, where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right, come on then. Nice. Ooh, nice. Too slow. Nice. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
100? How about 200? Are you feeling confident or not?
Fine, 200. On guard.
Ah! You're no match for me.
Cut the bullshit and your first hit. Fuck me.
I want to get drunk and say some fucking karaoke.
That must have hurt. Don't you think you should yield?
Fuck me. Ow! Kurva!
Come on!
Ow! Kurva!
You're no match for me.
Now that's what I call swordplay.
Ow! Kurva! Fuck me!
Nice block. Right on the head.
You've no chance against me.
How do you do
What does
it?
that mean now? I don't know, bro. Like, what is this nigga always got some new shit to say? Like, goddamn.
No, that's funny because that nigga, I was like, say that, and he was like, nigga, what does that even mean?
Always got some new shit to say, bro. Y'all niggas always got some new shit to say. I don't know what the fuck. Y'all niggas be up on the Urban Dictionary or some shit.
I bet all that shit we say is probably more Urban Dictionary, low key. I want to see.
Nigga said say that then. What? What?
My phone is dead. Damn.
You said that one time when we got into it, and then
Die!
this nigga said it today. I was like,
How do you do
what
it?
does that mean, bro? Say that,
Now
dude.
that's what I call swordplay.
Yeah, no, that comes from this dude. That just comes from you. Niggas being so, yeah, take care of this nigga from us, too. You saying all of those all the time, what you mean? Yeah, and my nigga, I know that. Like, outrageous.
You knock the stuffing out of
And
it.
you say outrageous, and you say diabolical.
I yield! Enough!
Yeah, alright, I want to hear it.
Oh,
I heard you
for
say it
fuck's
like a
sake, you're
10 minutes ago.
unstoppable! Oh, you won the bet, fair and square.
No,
I'll settle with you when we get to
fair, fair.
Trusky. Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite an
I did.
Heal.
Yeah, see?
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I
I've
knew I
only ever
shouldn't have
met
bet
one
with
nigga
you.
named Cortez.
You've improved
That
since
was
that
in
last
Bob's
time in Ratai.
Yeah, he was dark skinned nigga.
They usually are dark skinned.
Yeah, he was cool too. That nigga had like when we was kids, that nigga had like a good ass imagination. So we go outside, nigga make a whole story, nigga. We having guns, fucking killing aliens or whatever. Shit be fun as hell. Then that nigga just moved one day. Never seen a nigga again. Shit's sad.
I won back then too, as I recall. You had to give me your bow.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
He was well pissed off. If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we dragged you home right away...
And if I hadn't left him a fistful of coin to boot...
Throwing groschen around like that? Fellas, if a rainy day comes, you'll be fucked.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
She's my sweetheart. And that's all I'll tell you.
Ah, don't be such a monk. Out with it.
It's on your back, right?
Ah, forget it, you horny goat. This discussion is over.
Oh, well. Either way. That shit is gonna...
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
No, he might just have you laying straight on your bed.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Okay, we can stop that. That's alright.
I needed a bit of peace and quiet. I had a stroll around, checking out what plants grow here, praying for the success of our mission. Then I came back.
At last someone with some sense, who's not in a hurry all the time.
If I always had to think everything over, but...
I wouldn't have rolled in the hay with so many girls if I spent my time just thinking about it.
Thanks for the prayer, anyway.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
I've already told you all I know. Von Berghoff is a very important nobleman, the royal chamberlain. He administers the country for the king, collects taxes. It's like this. There's the king, then him, then a very big gap, and then me. And we are envoys sent to offer him an alliance.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
Hello. Hello. What's up, my nigga? What up, my nigga? What's the word? You know, see, finna fuck with me for real. Just wait till he see me in person. We're not gonna be bamboozled.
If I had to choose, I'd take a bow. After all, why not seize the opportunity to take down your foe before he gets near to you? Of course, the bow takes training too. Not everyone can hit their target at 50 paces.
And you can shoot something for your supper, like that first time we went hunting? The first time you ever held a bow? Yeah. I'm surprised you didn't say a sword, since you never stopped going on about the sword Ishvan Toth stole from you.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning. Hmm?
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state. Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages.
So, here, I intend to live a little.
Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Not that nigga. Fuck that nigga.
Yo, Trey, you still there?
Oh, that really shrivels the old ballsack.
Yeah, I was just checking on your ass. I heard from you. Didn't say anything. Good niggas locked in.
Females! Let's go to them.
It'd be like that.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Follow me. Carefully. No sudden moves. Don't give us away.
shit.
Stick to me.
Good,
Okay.
good, good. On the jail call is crazy. Damn, is that who you reposted that shit about? Damn, you got him that bad? No, I'm saying you got the evidence for that shit like that. And I was like, damn. You don't live in Michigan? You look like Ohio, actually.
Hear that singing?
Okay.
They must be close.
That's the nigga Paige you fucking with?
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
Amy and Paige is crazy.
Shit. One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it. Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Hey?
It worked. Let's go.
What? Find out too. Okay. I thought that nigga was
Pána je u muziky, směje se na kasníky, ty jen pijou jedí, Pána sama sedí, aleluja, domine, aleluja.
Henry, I told you to...
Fucking God, you're a... We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
knowing that he's capable of that shit.
Oh, fuck. A letter. Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them! Fucking hell!
You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said!
What the fuck? It's mine!
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiots! After them! Along the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Just now!
Fucking armor!
Come on! Cut them up on the other side! Horses! Horses! Quick!
You would probably some shit like that back then. And we would have keep going.
Oh, Mott.
What the fuck was that, Henry? You're rescuing a damsel in distress.
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait! Ah! Fuck!
We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage. I'd lead the way.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish. We'll get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up. So, how far is it to Trusky? There's someone in front of us! Down!
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge. And keep your eyes peeled.
Go
right?
around.
You two, go up there. Get a move on.
I seen
You watch this side of the road.
the same person we're talking about.
And you, go to the pond. If they didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond, I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report. Footprints, blood trail.
He'll see us. We'll have to wait.
Get to work.
Shut up, or the chief will hear you. It's still easier here than that skirmish on the other side. Stumbling about in pitch black. When all your talk starts blinding, leave the house. Catch you from naked hands before.
Think about it. Was it your brother that used to shit?
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly.
What you told me.
There's more of them up top. Fuck!
Anybody that even slightly believes in you, say, I Shit. Ain't that hard.
I played dice against Lefty yesterday.
They're coming here! Stand still!
You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they tried to swim across the pond, they'll be found half dead somewhere on the bank, not here.
Run!
Why
Quick!
are we moving down instead of being high up?
No, fuck, they're in front of us! Quick, into the rocks!
Find them! Put them up! They're feeding to the rocks! Hurry! They're around! We'll catch them at the top!
Say, huh? I can't. This is always this some type of hidden weapon.
What now?
Hey? Hans!
They're
Shit,
here!
there's more of them up
Run
top.
ahead of them!
Shit, you would think. I mean, shit.
Where now, for fuck's sake?
He knows this grimy and general. Look at everybody wants to get people.
Here! Damn it, they're everywhere!
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it! This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
You should. You can dish me. You make a note and then dish me. Or dish me first and then make a
fuck. Where's Capon? He must have fled from them through the other gorge. I have to find him.
Fuck you, bitch. Hate you, bitch.
Where is he?
Exactly when I try to keep it.
Oh, this looks like a way out. Hands!
Yeah. Oh, God, we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen, and I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
Now you're gonna get it!
About 3 different personalities.
You're a dead man! You know that?
Kurva! I'm wounded! Fucking hell!
Oh no, that sounds like a crazy one. That has to be the craziest. Hell yeah. How was it?
No, you don't.
Miss you? Miss you? Oh.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job.
How you get my location? No, who is this? No. How you get my vote? I don't get my vote to nobody. Oh, I gave it to you.
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory. But it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Pa. Come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are. Am I? Am I dead? Not yet. I'm dead, though. If I'm not, then how come you chose a different path than I wanted for you? And maybe that's how it was meant to be.
Even the driver's drunk is crazy.
Once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for. Where am I? Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk. And that fella landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him. What are you wearing? Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all. Now, where's Mutt? I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. We've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up.
Oh, this was recent. Oh,
How are you holding up?
It's not so bad.
All right.
You almost done?
That'll have to do for now. As long as you're able to talk. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there. Henry, what are you staring at?
They're here. Sigismund's army.
The only army here is the one-man army of Sahan's capable.
Ah!
Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate. Fuck. What's the matter? All right. Let's not shit ourselves. We can do this, Henry.
Bianca.
Come on.
Father? Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle.
Hurry. What about you? Are you mad?
My mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir
For Christ's sake.
Anything happens, he'll take
Come
care of you.
on!
He knows me.
Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it.
I thought you too.
We'll make it together. You'll see.
Oh, it's a song. Like I said, pull up on your bitch and I whip out my dick. Yeah.
Henry,
That shit funny.
focus.
Take me away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
No.
Please. There's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run.
No, don't give in to it. Hang in there.
Look.
We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further.
Going down the middle the whole time.
Henry, wake up.
I know from experience that it's like once that shit gets getting out of your bones, that shit just like it's vibrating your whole body.
Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
Pa.
Yeah, I already know.
I let them all down.
You've never let me down. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
You gonna do just like the outline, or you gonna give it colored in?
Hold on. Hold on. Wait.
You're probably gonna have to go back to the
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. And we were ambushed. But don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Think against scum!
Hey, lad. Are you alive, lad?
She's gonna have the one tattoo for the rest of your life?
I've come from Scallops. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst.
Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
You're fucking insane.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie.
I'm pretty sure they can compensate for that, you know?
Oh, may all the saints be praised.
No
I was
bitches
afraid
around
you'd
that
never
field.
wake up again.
What?
Where
am I?
Where would you
You get
be?
paid for it?
Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly,
I'll learn
lad.
how to choose for it.
Slowly.
No, that's different. That's a doctor. You certified his ass. What's all that? Let me fuck that.
What happened?
Like what you doing?
What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
But I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
And this would be uncomfortable. Okay, yeah, that. Hell no. Fuck all that.
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
Yeah, you're on the other side of the bed. What you got? TV? Hey, Dad.
I've had worse. My shoulders stings a bit, but I'm alright otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushena's my name.
And I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
kind of fuck with that song, but I can't really show it. Yeah.
Aye, true bliss is a full belly.
She put that bitch in the dog cage. No, that. Did she sound ragged or something after that day? Yo, what the fuck? What is this? What she do?
This will be the weapon used by the bastard who cuts up Sir Hans.
That's it? You fucking nigga know? I mean, there's rifle shit and shit. And got some long ass nipples, bro. What the fuck? Niggas like he has some kids in his past life. It's so fun. Yeah, that one's coming. This nigga shit look like a dinky. I'm already that's just weird. But you're not even, you can be a little bit. I'm gonna get like you. You the son? Are you, am I you? Are you me? Are you me? Are we really right here, right now? Or are we like in like a foot? Or like a, or like when you wake up, you don't feel like that shit? Like, you don't think about like, what if we just like a story that somebody's telling? And you just living that shit. I mean, like, 3 books, how to do it. Yeah, I know. Let me see. Nah. Yeah, nah, you fucked. Okay. I've seen this face plenty times. Is you clocking it? That's it? I bet. And the screen recorder only got you putting down the phone. That's it. Bro, I know once I looked at this shit the other day. The fucking you was going through your fucking phone on a share screen. I went to screen record that shit. I had like a 30-minute video just you going through your phone. What you mean? It's smart. That's what it is. You better take notes.
Ah, I feel like a new man.
Yeah, I'm saying. Anything you can do.
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion. It can either put a dead man back on his feet, or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help?
I've got a bit of that Lethean potion, but I can't just give it to him now. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and arms.
All right. Tell me, what do the herbs look like?
Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow at the back of the heart. There's a footpath leading up to the rock. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a cup.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel seeing him lying there gives me...
I understand. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least...
The Lord be praised. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't...
not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit...
Well, if you think you can manage...
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be... When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash.
True.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again. Says I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right.
And she went for it. You do that?
Ah, shit! Oh, my shoulder. Oh, this bastard's hard work. You can't be in the ground soon enough.
Man, did I eat something? Shit. So what, you drinking and you didn't eat? You drinking but you didn't eat. Let's be for real. What, some cereal? So that's my point. If Low-key ate some bullshit. What do you eat? That's it? But let me see. You gotta get that.
Damn, his shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain. Purple flower, sage, there we go.
You sound like Batman.
That's it, chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better. What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you.
Inside the bio? I put that shit inside the bio now, my nigga.
Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
You're from Lord von Bergov? You don't look like it.
Kurva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Bergov, then we're from fucking von Bergov. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to cold steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
It's not good. It's not supposed to be enjoyable. You rather just be a wood than a separate cigarette?
I'm Pavel. And I'm here to help Bojena. I don't know anything about any attack. But I met some of von Bergov's men in the woods, too. They had his shields and Waffenrocks. They were looking for some cutthroats. I gave them directions here, so you can join them once they get here.
Fuck.
What's the matter?
Nothing, fuck it. Just tell them we'll wait for them in the tavern in Jelly-Off, alright?
The devil take it. That's all I need. Getting mixed up in all sorts of nonsense at my age.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord Bombergov.
I'm saying what you want to hear.
But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond. And you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken. But thank you for dealing with them. I was sure they'd see through you. You thought up quite a story. It was a story, right?
Oh, I didn't meet anyone up top, but they swallowed it all right. What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right, I'll try. I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, I'll explain everything. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble's son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
You're gonna block me, and I'm gonna do it. Man, he's been chilling this
Well done. I got rid of that corpse for you.
God bless you, Henry. Thank you kindly. I'll sleep easier now, and when Ignatius the Gravedigger comes by, I'll get him to take care of the rest. Everything's prepared. There's an alchemy bench in the alcove. Go to it and we'll get started. First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start. If you've read the recipe, get back to the bench. All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe. Have you poured it in? So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron. Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass, so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again.
That's about it.
Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
Put that shit down a little
Have
bit.
you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Well, she said breaded. Oh, fucked up.
Take all that shit off. You're about to go to sleep, right? What? That's where your white types are a little bit though.
Here it is.
Me too. Let me look at my shit.
Well, now, judging by the smell, I'd say you brewed it perfectly. Thanks for your help, Henry.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders. Take away the fever. You'll sleep better after, and that'll give you strength. There's not much more I can do now. It's up to you and the Almighty.
Just gave me 100 and something. Yeah, okay.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Oh, Hans. He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick on that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning.
however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
I didn't even talk myself out of shit. I slept myself
Pa,
out of this shit.
without a doubt.
Okay.
I hope his soul and Ma's find peace.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. Could mean you cling too much to the past, and you ought to find a new path. But
That's the last thing
I think it's a good thing he's more important to you than that murderer.
Says this nigga is
Thanks, Evelyn. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table. And I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
You ain't gonna catch me like that now, though.
Bruh. For Goober.
I bet you I wouldn't even. Exactly. So.
What the hell did that say? L3? Nigga, I'm pressing L3. Oh, move it over. Oh. Says you should do one good year every day. Make that much listen to your heart.
Yeah, I'm already knowing. I've been stoked.
Orientation increase will be 10% higher.
Okay, no. Shoot, because we could say the same shit about you.
Lose rotation will drop 10% less.
What you mean? I'm gonna take it to the grave. Well, how I'm gonna take it to the grave? What you mean by that?
No. Still know how to help it.
No, but I didn't mean it like. No, I'm not gonna be like that. I'm probably gonna be no cap. You gonna see. You just gonna have to show me what it's like. Christian. If you catch my drip good enough, then you shit. You said. I think you can tell. You've been said that shit. You tried to say that shit slick as hell too. You didn't want to repeat it. You said, "Oh, I get to tell you too." Exactly. I mean, your face is talking right now. Sure. I ain't say shit. You the one that said it. But you did though. Because those were literally your words that I just repeated. Okay, it just didn't happen. But that's okay. We can go with that. Get some water. That shit might be coming up. Maybe just don't mix alcohol and coffee with them. I knew you was gonna say that shit. Well, next time I know you're gonna say something, I'm just gonna say it before you say it. Type shit. That's not how life works. Oh, her eye makes stars with one. What? I don't even know that bitch.
Oh wow.
You gonna tell me what the fuck? Oh, I probably do know. Damn, you don't know nothing. What you mean?
It's less
I
likely
play
source
dumb.
of bias.
You let it be known that you know and what you know. I don't see the problem. I don't know. I don't know. Hit that shit then.
Still, I ain't gonna lie.
My nigga, I started screen recording to catch you singing, and that's what I got, bro. Man. That's alright. Yeah, all my niggas say that about me, no kid. Where you start, hold up. I used to be like that with your ass, low key. You wearing my AirPods, but to the point it really didn't matter no more. Because I was telling Teddy everything. Hell yeah. But they jumped back. I'll show you. Did you speed it up?
Hell yeah, I'm about to be hitting niggas with them.
Yeah, me too. The whole part? Damn. You drop that bitch? What's with you with these niggas? I mean, shit, you ran away and then you ended up running towards it. I understand it now. It's so low. It's a different story for me. When I can't find no peace. It's all in why you can't force it.
You want this bitch, Jordan? This bitch about to be, I'm getting fried.
My bad, nigga.
I'm like, I hit that bitch had me literally like, damn. I was getting fried off that.
Off the blunt.
Yeah.
Low key, Gaspar kind of ugly. Huh? Nothing, never mind. I see that it offended you slightly. I'll take it back. You just gotta look at her for a little minute. No, you just maybe it's a bad picture.
Oh, it's cool having breakfast outside. That's nice.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us!
She looked okay in that video.
Good morning, Henry!
Stiff drip hole in my ass.
What happened?
The stick drip hole in my ass. I was trying to sit at the table and it was like, you don't want to sit at the damn table.
Use my controller. So I put Christian hips as fucking Mega Maroon.
That's our last song we listened to, right?
Yeah, so
I fuck with it.
that no caller ID bitch.
Yeah, I fuck with it.
Hey,
That's my type of music, to be honest.
no problem. We be on that shit. Oh hell.
You have no idea how glad I am to see you.
It's actually
Come
fun.
join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking. Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or
Wide awake.
something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
I texted you.
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Did
Well,
you
as
say
I said,
Trey?
they took him captive.
Damn. You do what? Did you still did you just like save it? Did you survive? Like, that's kind of crazy how you can do that now. Like back in the day, you used to have to just die. You can't save that shit. Type shit. You still didn't get diamond yet though? So you didn't get the diamond yet though? You didn't get the diamond yet though? They got different a zombies. Blah. They got a diamond for zombies and a diamond for multiplayer.
Never heard it.
Mm. That's just crazy. Mm. Type shit.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
I mean, not like that though. Like Nikki said, I don't have your command. I said no shit.
I bet the nebula probably look cold.
And then, like,
Must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are.
Type shit. Hey, I'll be right back. Trey, I'm finna go to the bathroom real quick.
You can't see it? Oh, I started a fucking screen recording. I'm retarded. My fault. And like, bro, I was a little dickhead. And then, bro, hold on. Let me see if I can find the message because I was looking at this shit. That nigga pressed pass button. No cap.
Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
Ah, but you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
No, true. I'll never forget you for dragging me all the way here from the lake.
You're quite welcome. The Lords of Lipa do not leave their friends in the lurch.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Oh, Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
Can you hear me? Oh yeah, this was working. No, I was saying if you finna get off, then good night. 'Cause I don't know if you finna get off. You said you was get on Netflix.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger.
I'm retarded. This shit came out in 1962. It's called "In the End of the World" by
Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow probably. All right, then I'll catch you later, then, Brody. Stay safe, love, my nigga.
I didn't know. I was trying to find a shirt for him. They play this in the club. Oh, damn. Man, you hell no. Fucking love story.
Or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time,
Oh,
and it'll save you a lot of trouble.
Together.
You'll see.
Or you belong.
It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
Yeah, it's those two as well.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure. I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to...
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission.
All right.
I'd expect no less of you.
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. No.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
Why is he eating
I know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that happened.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
They're about to tell me the name of the movie twice. Looking ass. I swear to God, bro. Yo, I was reading the fuck out of a lot of shit, skills, and okay, the summary of all the shit that happened.
No, go ahead, spill it out. You already started. Confession. What you mean? Confess what?
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber.
What you mean one month?
I mean, that old crone got me on my feet.
Bro, just give me the
But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
So much shit.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
Everything else you said. No, I'm saying like, but you've said some shit that you felt like it was embarrassing, and it never was.
Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord.
In the person's face and in the bubble.
Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Look, like she don't even sound like.
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! You... Do you know who I am?
No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Heir to Ratai! Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send 2 vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Your shitty hands off me!
Look, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
Oh, hell no. Where is this going, bro? I don't like it.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Taking that time again.
And the first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai?
You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
A laughingstock? We were outnumbered by a gang of bandits.
Yes, and how come they got away with it? Because we camped at that fucking pond. We've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
Oh, so you said like at one point you gotta stop testing me? Like shit? Okay, well, come on.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Let's just go.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Bajenis. The best way to honour their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this
stuff? Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
So just spit it out.
Cheers.
What is it? It's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for?
I heard that witch. Wench.
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
What is it then?
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
You're the one from that pond.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Them nomads is an acrobat who does all kinds of tricks.
Oh?
Now you got me in suspense. I already got it.
Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we as it happens.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
That's the most important thing. Enjoy yours while you've still got it. Are you pissed or something?
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it.
What it used to be.
I saw you with my own eyes. You were washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking too much at faces, eh? Clear off, you lecher.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the King's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Health, lads. That's the most important thing. Enjoy yours while you've still got it.
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
What for?
To get to work. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you'll work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house, but as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Skalitz.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathouse wench.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Samin is his vassal.
Who is this Semi?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The old Jan Samin is the head of the family. And his son, there used to be a rich family. What's that?
Oh.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of young Svatja there. He's the bride's brother.
Is that all you know about?
What else is there to know?
Where do you want the sack?
To the pantry. That's the second door, but I'd split the work with your pal if I was you. So you...
I'll go and discuss it with my
And careful with them sacks. Here it comes.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the...
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like her.
I got the feeling... I did get something out of her, though.
What?
Von Bergov is about...
Sacre! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semine, a nobleman, is marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's the talk of the region. It's invitation only, of course. But maybe we could wangle our way in somehow.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
Yes.
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thing. We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first.
I noticed that.
And we can work off our debt. All we have to do, if we both do it...
Lug sacks?
I'm serious.
I can't work.
Do you have any idea what you look like?
Well, all right. I may not look much like a noble, but people will remember my face. And when everything's cleared up, as if the disgrace at the gate...
You know, sir, not everyone is born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Ordinary people have to work their whole lives. So you should be able to manage it too. At least for one day.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
It's a wonder your tongue isn't aching.
Bear in mind that I'm still your master. Enough of your insolence and start accepting your lot. In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
Are you really not going to help me? It's just a couple of sacks.
Come now, Henry. What did I tell you about Bellator? I simply...
We don't have time for your spoilt brat manners now. Either we get to work, or we'll be stuck here forever.
Manners? I'll put... It's not long since I had to drag one sack, and if I hadn't, that sack wouldn't be here now. I mean it, Henry.
Suit yourself. So, you simply...
It's not appropriate.
Right.
Well, if it makes you feel...
How? By giving me a large estate?
That too, but above all, once we're out of the... As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs...
How generous of you.
I know, my dear...
To a good harvest. You're not the fella who's supposed to carry the sacks, are you?
I'm supposed to move the sacks. Are you guarding them?
Aye. Thank God someone's bothered to come at last. The quicker sacks are moved, the better. You'll have your work cut out on your own. But don't look at me. I ain't gonna help you. I'll move each sack so you can get a better grip on it. But don't expect no more from me. God, I'm bored shitless.
Oof. That isn't half heavy. Oh.
I'd like a beer.
That's what I need. You know, you cut that bitch in your back seat. What? You got a text? Is it illegal? You got a tax stamp?
So, I went to see my brother.
I want you to have to work for that.
But your father's still alive, isn't he?
Aye, but he drools all over himself. He gets this feeling that his time's nearly up. Doesn't get it often, nearly all the time. He's always threatening to leave everything to the church if I don't go
Nigga
to
has a
see.
rocket launcher.
Once
God
old
damn.
folks start getting
Who was that that has a
soft in
rocket
the
launcher? Holy.
You have a rocket launcher? God damn.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not fucking with you ever again.
That's crazy. Well, if they let her get a rocket launcher, I might be able to get a rocket launcher.
Oh yeah, if she can get a rocket launcher, you could definitely get a rocket launcher.
Yeah, 'cause I know Ted's talking about I might not be able to get one. No, if she can get one, I can for sure get one.
Got that bitch? You got a rocket? I mean, shit.
What did I do to you?
You want proof?
Aye. The rocket same day.
Right. Listen to this. Ei incumbit probatio, qui dicit non qui negat.
Is that supposed to be Latin?
I heard you're in need of money, friend.
Do you know what
Aye,
it means?
true enough.
No.
I need to pay the
And I
tithe
doubt you do
and
either.
give something to
The
the
burden
church
of
for my
proof
father's
is on the one
requiem
who
mass.
declares,
Isn't it a bit
not
early for
on the
that?
one who
His
denies.
age is till St.
So you
Wenceslas's
see,
day, and
I
they
speak
don't
Latin.
collect tithes before
I've just
then.
proven to
You're
you
right,
that I'm a
but I
noble.
promised myself I
You
wouldn't leave it
proved
till the
fuck
last
all.
moment this year. So have you
Remembering
got
some
any
words you
ideas?
heard in
Well,
church
if I
doesn't make
did,
you a
I
noble.
wouldn't leave it till the last moment
I've
this
heard
year.
about the attack by the pond, actually. I heard it was a massacre, and none of the strangers survived.
That was our company. But the two of us managed to get away. It was the same bandits who attacked Lord von Bergov's men. Why the fuck doesn't anyone believe us?
Maybe because you've got no way of proving it.
We lost everything. How hard is that to understand?
What if you're one of them?
Ignore those people. We don't need any more problems. Don't let them provoke you, all right?
I'm perfectly calm. Some local wretches can't unsettle me. Keep working and take no notice of me.
Time to lug another sack.
Work those muscles, Hercules.
I heard about the attack by the pond, actually. I heard it was a massacre, and none of the strangers survived.
That was our company. But the two of us managed to get away. It was the same bandits who attacked Lord von Bergov's men. Why the fuck doesn't anyone believe us? What did you say? Say it again.
It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smartass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
But calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Didn't you hear? Apologize to him.
Oh, no. Reinforcements. I'm so scared. Take your numbskull friend and get out of our village. Right now.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me? Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
I'll get you. It was him. I'll hack your arse off.
Wanker! Let him have it! Good!
Slice him up!
Shame on you! Let him have it! I hope he doesn't hurt anyone else.
Nalos?
Rip your arse open!
To hell with you, you scum! Come on, then! Slice him up! You haven't a chance! Show your stuff!
You're finished! Get back!
Stop it, darling!
Zeig was
You
du
didn't
drauf
know the
hast!
choice. I'll rip your ass open!
What's it to be, you wretch? Now you're finished!
Take that fucker out, damn it!
Pray, you bastard!
What do you want?
To hell with you, you scum! I told you he had two left hands. No one's ever really seen. Nice hit! What are you...
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Bastards! This will cost you dearly.
Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
What?
You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak...
You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh, yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
Fuck off.
Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm sorry, sir, but it's your fault what happened in the tavern.
What? My fault? You can't be serious. Whose fault is it that we're in this fucking pillory?
I don't fucking believe it. You're really gonna blame me for it? It was you who caused the brawl. Ah, what an idiot I was to stand up for you.
And what good did it do? Fuck all! If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works. Well, nothing to say, yokel? I can't believe I ever bothered with you. My so-called protector, adjutant? You're a waste of space. It was me who had to save your life. You couldn't even keep an eye on your fucking mutt.
That's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I haven't said anything because there's no point arguing. It won't do us any good. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realised it. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well...
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I have to consider what to do next.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
Otto.
Hey! Bogo!
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
What are we gonna do? You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Bergov at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Oh. Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
Suppose I really do
Over
need to
here.
find some job. I'll find muck without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
Henry? Aye. You're in the right place. Over here. You don't look like you're in a rush anywhere.
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side.
Hmm?
Now things can only get better.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offense, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
Anything look different? Can you tell anything different? No?
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
You're something like a wanderer.
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary, or help in the tavern. But I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller, or a nomad. But don't say it too loud, the locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from...
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just...
Where are you headed, if you're only passing through here?
For work, to the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nary a groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
You said you were going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet. But I won't be troubling her long, just until I find a way to make a living.
What do you want to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half-witted. maybe someone could use a cook or a servant.
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty dangerous place for a girl on her own.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuffed geese? I appreciate your concern, but I have to get to the city first. That's going to take me a long while yet.
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
My main concern is getting to that wedding in Semi. Do you know anything about that celebration?
Well, yeah, people are talking of nothing else.
It came
The
out
Lord's
like he finna
son is
fucking make
getting
a, I
married
don't
to
know,
the sister
build some shit.
of that lout
Think about
he
to cure
was
cancer.
fighting with.
How much time do you think I have? Have the preparations already begun?
From what I hear, the bride's dress still ain't finished, and blacksmith Radovan still ain't started smithing the gift for the groom. So, no rush.
Hopefully by then I'll find a way to sneak in. I'm practically naked. Nobody's going to want to even talk to me like this.
At least you're not walking around bare-assed. Although, that might not be a sorry sight.
Ah, very funny. I'd rather you tell me where I might get some clothes.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin? A monk's robe? Or perhaps Sir Brunswick's armour?
I could use some armour. Proper, like, for a night. And no rusty junk.
And you are like a knight?
Well, yeah. I don't look so good. But I swear I came here in armour, sword at my side, and on a horse.
Wow. And where is your armour, sword, and horse now?
That's a long story. And it's not a happy tale.
Well, you can hardly buy new armour now, but you might find something in the town hall armoury, although you'll need quick hands.
Thanks. These'll come in handy.
Just don't get yourself caught again.
I have no money. I might as well beg on the village green like you.
The hell you will. This is my turf. Here you go. I'll skip supper. It's partly your doing anyway.
Wow. I mean, thank you. Seriously.
Yeah, don't start crying. You'd better find some work quick.
Damn. I could use a horse. It'll take years to get to Semin on foot.
Don't exaggerate. This province is small.
Still, it'll be faster with a horse.
There's a stud farm in
You
Semi,
know, like, just talking to her,
renowned
like,
far
makes
and
me
wide.
think, like, if I made a game, like, say you get the game right, you get to like the new game plus, I would put a character that'd be like almost like a god character, right? They talk to you and they give you shit. Like, oh, you read this? Here. They just give it to you like a mysterious character in the game, you know what I'm saying? I feel that'd be cool, like instead of it being like a menu, just go to a cheat menu, get shit, you know what I mean? Like put it like in the game, you know what I'm saying? Make it like lore too, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you hear about that one nigga that be just sitting outside? Like, where does he go? I don't know. You be just standing there all day. Let it be cool. I had to watch that. That nigga's suspicious. That nigga's suspicious.
And which way is Semin?
Southwest from here, not too far. There's a road goes right there from the green. Just go down the hill. Once you see the walled farmhouse, you're there. Though I'll be a queen before you can afford a horse from Semin.
Do you know where I might find accommodation?
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay. But you have to pay.
I'm not going near that tavern. I'd catch hell again. Got any other ideas?
If you find some work, maybe you'll get a place to sleep too.
I really need something to wear.
I can see that. Save up for something or use those lockpicks. Either way, I can't help you anymore.
Oh well. It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage.
This is
Till
how
we
they make
meet
it so you gotta
again.
get it out the mud. They basically start you with literally nothing, nigga. Nobody knows you around these streets. That's so crazy. Getting out the fucking mud.
Put some clothes on, you scoundrel.
I was just changing clothes. Right away.
What's the matter? Did you drop something?
The Lord be with you.
I'd like a beer.
Have you come to break some more stuff? If you want something, wait till I've stopped being angry. And if you don't have anywhere to sleep, they'll look after you in Jelly-off.
Innkeeper, have you got anything to eat?
What is it, you scoundrel?
One beer after another.
Greetings to you. What will it be?
That's good.
what that is, dude? If you dry the herbs in the drying shed, they won't spoil. So you know what that is? So I'll say you probably use something like that. What you mean? I'll say you dry the herbs in the drying shed. Pay attention. Yeah. Is that something you use at the drying shed? So you do use drying sheds. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, it's cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I was like, you know what they would like look like where I would like find something like that. I think it'd be just like at a place. Yeah. Like that one right there, that shit over there. It's probably your kitchen. Yeah, it probably is something like this though. It really just said drawing shit, so like it didn't say like anything like where I can find it.
Hail!
I got this sword out with Jesus. Nice and short. I got a perk that sharpen my shit up like to max, like it does more damage. Like the perk I got. You gotta like really just random or like just something.
Can't get any better than this.
Halt! Search! Show me what you've got on you. Come on,
Fuck you,
spread 'em.
catchpole.
I won't. That's it. I'm arresting you. I'll hammer some manners into you. I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker. You still. Fuck yeah. The executioner is sharpening his axe. You won't escape punishment.
I surrender. Enough.
When a guard orders you to do something, you so now, first.
I really am very sorry, Master Guardsman. I thought you were talking to the fella behind me.
What? Who?
You know, what's his name? Nimrod?
Nimrod, eh? Yeah, right. You tried to get away from me and failed, so save the...
I surrender.
Now, show me what you've got.
All right.
All right, then. You won't avoid punishment. The executioner will beat...
Oh, I just remembered.
Hmm?
I really better go. Thank you.
Good luck.
I ain't do that.
That's more like it.
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
Greetings.
Greetings. Greetings to you too. Look out!
That was really your thought.
Excuse me, I'm looking for the man who was in the pillory with me.
I can't help you with that. You'll have to...
I'd like to report an ambush.
That's a serious matter.
Well,
I don't understand why he's not lodging a complaint himself. And why not direct...
It's a long story.
Sorry, fella, but I'm not sure whether you're making it... If you were telling the truth, why don't you bring... I'm sorry, lad, but until then, I've got...
I need to speak...
With the Royal Chamberlain?
Why not?
I'd like to talk to him too, boy, but he's still in Prague. He's hardly ever...
And where do I find...
Where do you think?
But they won't let me in there.
What do you want me to do about... I'm not going to put in a word for you.
I'd like to buy something.
If it's a tradesman you're after, your best bet is to ask our merchant Jörg. He knows everything.
What's new?
Nothing special. It's peaceful here, and the war has avoided us so far, thank God. Well, that's how it was until recently.
And what happened?
What do you think? It started with that nomadic riffraff, theft of hen, and then the wolves started to come in from the forests on account of the poachers killing off their prey. Oh, and then our master Chamberlain. But that's no business of...
I understand. That's your business, bailiff. What's new in the
I heard Project the Innkeeper is probably coming up with some... Will they never cut? And now I've been visited by one... He said he found more fresh graves behind his field.
What do you mean, more?
That we found someone buried here. Don't he? I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started running rampant. Also, if it wasn't bad enough, that gang of bandits... Now someone's stealing cabbage.
Cabbage?
Aye, and the peasants won't stop bugging me about it. I was just visited by a peasant from Jadar. He's been talking my ears off for God knows how. Say, do I really have to do this? Do I have the time to look for some moron stealing cabbages? And that's about it.
That sounds interesting. What's new?
I was just... He said...
What do you...
That I've been...
Gonna go with the big. Hi, off what? My fault. I'm just making sure. I'm the devil now? Oh, I heard this song on TikTok or something before. That's his mom's album? That's his mom's album? That's not a choice. What is it?